I expected my flat earthers to not understand how rain works, but I did not expect Christians to come in and support it. So this is my flat earther guy. And he's saying that the guy went kind of a little off the rails about the rain not coming from the ocean and rain not coming from clouds. And he's saying that he's partly right, because clouds are a sign of rain, but the mass of water comes from the waters above. How many of y'all have ever been on an airplane and you took off during a rainstorm? And then the moment you get above the clouds, it stopped raining? Do you know how many times I've flown over rain clouds? Like, it's raining below us and we saw the rain. We were upon approach, you see the rain way out there, it's raining, especially over the ocean. It's really easy to tell when you're over the ocean. And you see the rain, and then you elevate above those clouds and you fly over the very clouds that's raining. There's no water coming down. There's no additional water coming. Dude, Matthew, I just realized you probably have never been on an airplane before and it was raining when you took off. So that's why you would think this. But no, sir, there is no water above the clouds. There's no rain above the clouds. No, it doesn't work that way. And then for these other people I like how they try to stretch knowledge. When did the book say anything about rain being created 4,000 years ago? You demonstrating that you actually have never read your book. If you read your book, you will see that according to your Genesis story, it says that when your God rested, he did not cause it to rain. And then rain doesn't appear until the Noah story, which is roughly about 4,400 years ago, according to your who begatting and who begatting. So it is around that time frame, but it is through the Noah's flood story that you first get rain in your Bible after your God forgot to make it rain. And then you say, what are clouds? If not mist that covers the earth, spreading water, which is crucial for life. You see, understand your book. Oh my gosh. And you're not the only one. You're backed up by this person who writes these big long things, but is espousing the exact same thing, that there's a mist and mist coming up from the earth. You're trying to connect things that don't actually connect in your Bible. So let me explain it to you. According to your Bible, Genesis chapter 2, when God did not make it rain and he saw that there was no herbs or shrubs, he saw that there was no man tilling the ground, he then caused a mist to come up from the earth and water the whole of the earth. And then he planted the Garden of Eden, and then he goes on with the Adam and Eve story. And so he made a mist to water the earth every day, according to your story. That's not according to science, but according to your story. Then it is not until after Cain kills Abel, and nope, go before that. After Adam and Eve are kicked out of the garden, the watering of the whole earth as a mist ends, because now he makes the ground not giving up its bounty a punishment for Adam. So the earth is not being watered in an entire mist anymore, according to this story. But still, there is no rain. It is not until you get to Noah, that then this guy says, I'm going to cause it to rain for 40 days and 40 nights and flood the earth. That's when you get rain. So you don't have a consistent, continuous misting of the earth until it begins raining with Noah, because Adam and Cain them and it was dead, and Seth them could not get the fruit of the land simply by the misting of the earth and the growth of vegetation. Now, if the earth did mist every day, a mist came up and covered the entire earth, then there would be no desert. There would not be any deserts anywhere. The entire planet where there is land would be greenery. So there would be no desert. But we know that Earth's wobble and the sun, there's going to be deserts somewhere on the planet. In that equatorial tropical area, there will always be some desert. Okay, so that's doesn't work scientifically. Now, there are ancient stories in the Greeks and in the Zulu that says that the moon was not always in our orbit. And when the moon wasn't in our orbit, the earth was misty and musty. But then the moon came into our orbit, created tsunamis and hurricanes and earthquakes and all this sort of thing, and then created our tide system, which created our weather pattern system, which then creates rain. But before that, there was no rain. It was always misty, according to their ancient stories. So are you going to take their ancient stories? Because you want me to take your ancient story. But the fact of the matter is this, that you're saying that the clouds, what are clouds? Clouds do not cover the earth in a mist. A mist would have to make a cloud at ground level. Our clouds that we receive rain from are not ground level. Clouds that we receive rain from have a certain elevation that they have to be at in order for it to rain. And then you have to have a mixture of cool air and warm air in order for there to be rain. So I need y'all to take the God out of your mentality and look at the science, because the science and your God don't match. Unless you can prove that there was a time frame when the entire planet, the Zulu story and the Greek story of no moon would better fit the idea of a mist being over the entire planet, because without the moon, we don't have our tides in the same way that we have our tide system, our ocean currents and all those sorts of things. So the sun just radiating and a mist coming up and it's covering and blocking, and you can't even see the sun as bright as we see it because there's a constant mist. Their story actually makes more sense than your story of mist the earth, Adam and Eve rebel or disobedient, no rain. So the only water you're going to get is from when you're living near rivers or oceans, but I mean rivers or lakes. And then Noah is born, and then here comes the rain, and now we got all our vegetations and different things around the planet. That's illogical as hell. But anyway, y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.